Fourth annual Gotham Hoops Classic here at Adlai Stevenson High School in the Bronx. Mike Guido here with you, Barry Grant Jr., my partner. We have Thurgood Marshall Academy versus Campus Magnet. Both two schools from New York. Thurgood Marshall in the red, Campus Magnet in the green. And we are just about ready for tip.
Thurgood Marshall had the black stuff on yesterday. They got the full reds on today.
They had the full reds on today, which means, you know what that means? That means they mean business today.
Yeah, exactly.
They were kidding around yesterday. Now they mean business.
Mo Diaby comes for business.
So here we go. Tristan Wynn with the ball here for Thurgood Marshall. Here's Diaby. Finds Carrie Grace Joy. Back to Wynn. Diaby. There's Butts. Back to Wynn. And Campus Magnet took possession before the shot clock. Bringing up for Campus Magnet, this is their star, Bryce Williams. And a jump ball. Just real quick, let me give you some starting lineups today. Campus Magnet, Eric Barnett with James Wenzel and Bryce Williams, followed by Khalil Black and Daniel Armstrong. And then for Thurgood Marshall, it's the same as it was yesterday. Zaire Butts, Tristan Wynn, followed by the two stars, Carrie Grace Joy and Mo Diaby with Justin Prado. And there's going to be a foul called on Justin Prado on the drive by Bryce Williams. You can already tell that Williams has that quick first step. He's going to be a handful to deal with in this one.
Absolutely. Question is, does Campus Magnet have anybody to deal with Mo Diaby?
that really is the question, huh?
Yeah. He gives helmets, Mike.
Here's a three. Good. Eric Barnett trailing the three.
Great shot.
That three was as big as his hairdo. And Barnett's going to get called for the foul on Carrie Grace Joy. And, despite he wasn't dominating yesterday, but I just like the physical tools of Carrie Grace Joy at the guard position.
Yeah, I think he had a, subpar second half yesterday, but for the entire aspect of the game, I think he played well. He definitely does have physical tools, though. Long, lengthy, can be able to get to the rim.
Grace Joy in a double. Here's Diaby. Kicks out. Grace Joy. Back to Wynn. Prado. Inside. Can't finish. Swatted away by Daniel Armstrong inside.
Nice block.
Daniel Armstrong looks to be, it's going to be Diaby's assignment. It's going to be him. Yeah, it looks like from this perspective, the guy who can at least compare in size to Mo Diaby looks to be Daniel Armstrong of Campus Magnet.
Yeah, a little bit. Just doesn't have the actual body. Mo Diaby looks like a man.
Well, Mo Diaby looks like a pro.
Yeah.
He has that pro-ready body already. I mean, he showed it a bunch yesterday, especially in the latter half, where he just exploded. I mean, he exploded on the rim every time. There was a line that you used yesterday that I think perfectly described him as a player. Every time he gets the ball, he wants to rip the rim off the basket.
Right.
Underneath, Prado wide open.
Great pass.
And Justin Prado gets Thurgood Marshall on the board. So a 3-2 Campus Magnet lead after the first 2 minutes.
Go, 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 go!
Williams pulling up. And off the mark, rebounded by Prado. Here's Carrie Grace Joy. Win.
Tried to split
Nice
the defense,
play.
unsuccessful. Good defense by Grace Joy.
And on the fast break, and that good defense by Carrie Grace Joy, ripping the ball right out of James Wenzel's hands. Underneath, Wenzel called for the foul is going to be Carrie Grace Joy, and James Wenzel is going to head to the free throw line. Senior James Wenzel of Campus Magnet High School here in New York. So that's the first foul here from, the second foul here for Thurgood Marshall. Knocks down the second. And we have a 4-2 game. Here's Zaire Butts. Diaby hands off to Win. Campus Magnet playing very swarming defense to start.
Very aggressive right now.
Grace Joy was looking for a shot. And they're going to call the foul here. It's definitely going to be a foul. My guess is that they're calling it on Khalil Black. They're calling it on Khalil Black. They're going to give Carrie Grace Joy continuation, it looks like. Nope, they're having him take it out.
So they call it on the floor?
Yep. Here's Grace Joy. Butts. Underneath, Diaby draws contact.
That's a great set right there to get Mo Diaby the ball.
So Mo Diaby, he's going to go to the line now. Bryce Williams is called for the foul. Diaby, I mean, we talked about it yesterday. He is a grown man with athletic abilities among the best in the tournament. I mean, what did you see from him yesterday that you really liked?
I just think that it's just, his athleticism, his length, his ability to, have first and second jumps and still be consistent with that. His rebounding ability, he got taken out of the game a little bit within the middle quarters, but then the fourth quarter, as the game kind of was, being decided, he really did enforce his will down the stretch. So he definitely does have that type of ability.
Carrie Grace Joy is checked out of the game. They bring in Terrell Hood. Wenzel, they're going to call Wenzel for a travel here. That's the right call.
Pull the chair on him, Mike. Pull the chair on him.
It's the classic pull the chair out from underneath you. Butts bringing it up for Thurgood Marshall. Diaby. Prado. Almost came away with it. Here's Prado. And they give the ball away. Bryce Williams. Driving in, clear right hand, no good. Can't finish is Barnett. And it's rebounded by Diaby.
Campus Magnet plays with a lot of aggression defensively. I like the way they play on the perimeter. We just saw a defensive clinic just now with Springfield. Maybe we might be seeing another one. Who knows?
Campus Magnet making a change. William Ladico is coming in. William Ladico checked in for Eric Barnett. Early foul trouble for Barnett, forced him out of the game a little early. Here's Terrell Hood. Over to Win. He drives right, Euro step, dumps it off, Up and no good. Put back Diaby. Can't get the roll. Another offensive chance, and he puts it back. Mo Diaby with a couple of different chances on that play, finally finishing on the last one.
Very active today, Mike. Very active.
So it is now 6-4 in favor of Thurgood Marshall. Wynn. Floater for Wynn. That was pretty.
Good
Tristan
shot.
Wynn.
Little Patrick Beverly right there.
A little bit, right? That was a D. Wade floater. Here's Bryce Williams. Shot. Foul. They're going to call Zaire Butts for the foul. It's going to be an and one here for Khalil Black. Barry, am I getting this right? What? I'm confused now of what the call is. They counted the basket, no?
Well, yeah, they count.
It was on the screen, pushing through the screen, not the shooter. So he scored the basket.
Yeah, scored the basket, but it's the side out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it was an off-ball foul.
Right.
But the basket count. Okay.
Correct.
So all right. So that.
So it wasn't an and
so
one.
there
It was more.
So there was confusion. I wasn't the only one.
It was a simultaneous whistle, so you know.
Williams dumps it off.
Great pass.
And a foul. That looks like it's going to be on Mo Diaby on the inside as Daniel Armstrong went up and got physical with him.
That's a great pass by Williams. Great pass. And that's what the good guards can do. They can get into the paint. They can make things happen. They can kind of allow the defense to collapse a little bit and free up some guys, whether it be in the perimeter or inside.
Knocks down the first. Campus Magnet is making a change. Thurgood Marshall as well. Tristan Wynn is checked out. Carrie Grace Joy back in for Thurgood Marshall. And misses the second free throw. Diaby pulls it down. Here's Butts. Grace Joy. Underneath, Diaby.
Good
With
contest.
the foul. Good contest there by Khalil Black. It's going to send Diaby to the line. They're not making it easy on Mo Diaby down there.
As they should not. You know, the fact that he's a superior athlete doesn't mean that you need to give in to that. You need to make it tough for him. Send him to the line. Make him make free throws.
Makes the first. Couple changes made. Wynn is checked back in for Zaire Butts this time. Khalil Black is checked out. And we'll see Kemraj Prasad coming in for Campus Magnet. Rebound there by Armstrong, pushing here. Ladico. Williams. Puts up a shot, no good. Hood. Grace Joy. Hood will step up, take a three off the mark, rebounded by Bryce Williams. Williams just a little hot on that pass. James Wenzel couldn't handle that pass. Thurgood Marshall, Carrie Grace Joy.
Trap! Trap!
Hood. Can't get the roll.
tough
Rebound. Here we go. Pushing. Persaud for 3. Off the mark. Rebounded by Diaby.
Both teams getting up and down in this transition, Mike. Good to see. Pace is starting to pick up here. Oh.
There's going to be a foul there. It looks like they're going to get. Kemraj Persaud. Yep, Kemraj Persaud of Campus Magnet gets called for the foul. Thurgood Marshall sending Tyler Jackson into the game for Zaire Butts. There's Tyler Jackson.
Big shot.
From 3.
Contested shot as well.
12-8, Thurgood Marshall. Nice give and go. Bryce Williams with the finish. Nice play there by Bryce Williams. There's Hood. Clock ticking down, 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Hood. Jackson, 3.
Ooh.
Yes! After the roll.
Shooter's roll.
15-10, 20 seconds. Ladico. Carr, Williams. Ladico drives in, trapped, underneath, open. Wenzel with the finish.
Great pass.
2 seconds. Can they get a shot off? And that'll do it. Thurgood Marshall doesn't make the attempt. But a very active first quarter with Thurgood Marshall Academy leading Campus Magnet 15-12.
You know, put some big points on the board this quarter once they figure it out.
Start of the second quarter. Here's Grace Joy. Gives it up to Butts. And there's going to be a foul here on Chris Carr. You know, I'm not sure how I would handle being yelled at so much by a basketball coach. Maybe that's why I wasn't a great basketball player.
Right.
But I mean, how do you handle? Just out of curiosity, just to pick a player's brain. I mean, do you get numb to it? Do you get used to it? I mean, does it still hit after so many times? I mean, what is it like just getting in a game, getting crushed by a coach out there?
I think it depends on the player, obviously. You know, some players, they're fine with that type of reinforcement, right? Like me personally, I was fine with it. Certain people respond differently to it, but you know, it's a, you know, when your coach is out there looking passionate and he wants you to show the effort, and he's out there being animated and yelling and stuff, you should never take it personal. It's just about he wants to see the best out of you, right? We've worked on this in practice. We know what we can do, so we want that to be able to be shown in the game.
Grace Joy buries the 3.
Big shot, and I want to see a big game out of Grace Joy today as well. I really do.
Persaud can't answer back. Rebound Jackson. There's carry Grace Joy. Jackson for 3. He's been money from outside.
It's another one.
Here's Will Ladico. Gives it away. Persaud. Bryce Williams. Williams, left hand, through a lot of traffic. So it is early in the second quarter, and we've already heard both coaches tell a player to, quote, wake up. And it is 3:20 in the afternoon.
That's it.
I love coaches,
Every
man.
time-
They're great.
Every time I hear that, it just brings me back, man, because that was something that coaches used to always tell you, man. Wake up. You ready to play yet? Wake up.
It's a nice finish by James Wenzel.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Hood.
Nice
Left hand,
job.
clear lane. Terrell Hood
10-point
answers
game.
right back. 24-14 in favor of Thurgood Marshall. Wide open, 3, short. That three-point attempt by Alex Singh was short. Chris Carr is checked out. We'll see Khalil Black again. Grace Joy inbounding. Here's Ladico.
Good defense.
Poked away. Jackson, one-on-one with Williams. Bryce Williams rejected.
Hopefully he didn't hurt himself.
Bryce Williams went flying for that block. And he's hurt.
No. On the ground. One. You at the five.
Yeah, he's over here, he's holding his left shoulder, Mike.
Slam into the wall, slam into the floor. It's heavy collision. It's like he shot out of a cannon
It's a great
to
effort.
reject that shot.
Great effort.
So Campus Magnet's going to make a couple of changes. Bryce Williams going to stay in this game.
Tough kid.
So it'll be James Wenzel checking in for Bryce Williams.
And he's still Winston, too.
Yeah, he's definitely hurt, Barry.
They got 6 on the court. They got 6 on the court. Yo, they had 6 on the court. Not attack. They had 6 on the court. They had 6 players on the court. How was that not attack?
Why you screaming?
You didn't see it. You didn't see it. They had 6 players on the court.
They had 6 players on the court.
They did. That's true. So what do you think happened? You think the refs just missed it? They didn't notice?
I think what happened with everything down there, they probably wasn't
1,000% focused on that
Yeah,
particular thing.
exactly. I think they were more focused on protecting Bryce Williams. He was.
The Campus Magnet coach, I think, really needs to be careful at this point.
Yeah, he's teetering the line. But he's passionate. I mean, I get it.
Well, hey, listen, I've coached before. I get it. You know what I mean?
This is why I won't coach.
Yeah. Well, you'd go nuts. You would. I don't know. You'd be uncontrollable.
I'd be Bobby Knight nuts.
Khalil Black makes the free throw. Here's Bryce Williams. He's checking back into the game. Yeah, Bryce Williams still kind of clutching that
Yeah,
arm.
I think Coach needs to watch him closely. Because even reaching in trying to get a steal or, that can affect
It's easy to jam arms in basketball, man. I mean, he can easily re-aggravate it.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he's healthy enough to keep playing. Here's Wynn.
Nice drive.
Little floater. Tristan Wynn. That little floater by Tristan Wynn. That's a nice little go-to move for him.
Great little push shot that he has there. Yep.
Here's Bryce. Still attacking the basket with that left arm, just off on the bucket. And eventually those little floaters are going to start falling for Williams.
Absolutely. As long as he continues to maintain his aggressiveness, good things will happen.
Win to Grace Joy. Grace Joy Deep three, no good. Diaby pulls it down and finishes. Mo Diaby doing what he does best.
It's a great rebound by Diaby.
Here's Black. Kicks outside, and the foul there. They're going to call a foul on Mo Diaby on the drive by Armstrong. So Daniel Armstrong, he'll head to the line. Knocks down the free throw. Eric Barnett checks back into the game as we see Alex Singh come out for Campus Magnet. It's a 28-17 game. And after the missed free throw, it'll stay that way. 28-17 in favor of Thurgood Marshall. Finds Win. And a 30-second timeout called by Thurgood Marshall. Grace Joy, he's got a clear look. Bang! Carry Grace Joy.
If they're not careful right here, Mike, Campus Magnet can let it get away from them.
And there's an easy foul right there.
And that's one of the
Bryce
things.
Williams absorbing contact. Who's the foul on?
Prado.
And it's going to be on Justin Prado.
That was all Bryce Williams just now. He put his head down, tried to make something happen, got to the free throw line.
Makes the first.
And I'm telling you, man,
Wenzel comes in.
this tournament has been dominated by pretty good lefties.
Yeah. I mean, listen, if Bryce Williams for Campus Magnet, he's clearly the aggressor on offense. He's clearly the guy who is leading the charge for this group. You know, I mean, is there anything that he needs to do in order to catapult them in the second half?
Well, just maintain his aggressiveness. I think if he continues to play aggressive, what's going to end up happening is that they're either going to try to trap him, they're either going to try to, suck the defense in when he comes in to drive the basket, and that's going to open up shot opportunities for his teammates. So he just has to maintain aggressiveness.
Here's Grace Joy. Poked away. Khalil Black saves it, and he stepped out of bounds.
Good hustle by the kid. Just ran out of room, ran out of real estate.
Here's Hood. Grace Joy hoists up a triple and got it. Carry Grace Joy. We're already seeing in the first half more offensive success than he had all game last game.
Absolutely. He's being very, very aggressive today, Mike.
Shot and no good. Nice rebound, but blocked. Here's Wynn. Right hand high off the glass. And Tristan Wynn will end up going to the line. They're going to call the foul on James Wenzel. 34-19 in favor of Thurgood Marshall. And Thurgood Marshall now is kind of starting to separate.
Yes. They have some confidence. They're knocking down shots. They're getting steals. So they're starting to have a little confidence, a little swagger in their step right now. A little pep in their step.
Black. Lost it. Prado.
Another turnover.
Pushing. Butts can't save it. It'll go back to Campus Magnet. So Will Ladico will check in, and Daniel Armstrong will have a seat. Going a little smaller here. Ladico. Wynn got a hand on it. Barnett was open in the corner, and a good defensive play by Wynn.
Got to have an idea of what you're doing as a point guard before you actually do it. I think he gave up that ball a little earlier. Should have been a nice, crisp bounce pass to the corner, but...
And they're going to call a foul here on Zaire Butts.
Little too aggressive on the perimeter. And that's what I'm telling you, is that a lot of times when you see an aggressive team defensively, you can be able to use their aggressiveness against them offensively.
Butts short on the floater, ball on the ground, back to Campus Magnet. Here's Bryce Williams, 3-on-1, and can't get it. Follow up, yes.
Offensive foul.
And they're going to call an offensive foul here on Bryce Williams.
Got a little push off.
Tyler Jackson's checked in for Zaire Butts. Zaire Butts, I think, took a shot to the groin right there.
Did he?
It looks like it. Here's Hood. Off the mark. Rebounded by Williams. Here comes Barnett. Wenzel thought about a shot. Kicks back outside. Williams, one more pass to Black. Underneath. Barnett lost the ball into the hands of Wynn. It was going to stay here with Campus Magnet as Wynn stepped out of bounds. Just over 2 minutes left here in the first half. A 15-point lead for Thurgood Marshall. Ladico, good for mid-range.
Nice shot by Ladico.
Here's Hood. 34-21 is the score. They're going to call backcourt violation. Williams never touched it. So a turnover by Hood, and it's going to go back to Campus Magnet. Campus Magnet in the final minute 48 seconds. They can get a run here and get back into this game.
Absolutely.
Ladico. Nice bullet pass to Williams. Up and off the glass. No good. Follow up. No good.
He's not able to execute the layups today.
Carrie Grace Joy off the glass. No good. Bryce Williams going up with it. Left hand. Follow up. Black. Blocked. Hood.
And
good. And one. Terrell Hood.
The shots are just not falling. They're getting good shots at the rim. They're getting close shots at the rim, Mike, but they're just not going in right now. That's the difference in the game, is that one team is finishing their close opportunities, the other one isn't.
Hood misses the free throw. 36-21, a 15-point game. Here's Black for three. Bang! How about that for an answer? Khalil Black for three.
It's a big shot.
Makes it 36-24. 12-point game, just over a minute. And a foul called right here. They're going to call it on Bryce Williams. Hood makes the first. 1 minute, 6 seconds remaining here in the first half.
A lot of time to be able to close the gap, Mike.
That makes it 14, 38-24 in favor of Thurgood Marshall. Barnett, Ladico, driving, kicks out, finds Black for three, off the mark, rebound by Prado, poked away, brought back by Armstrong and finished.
Tough bucket. Good hustle.
We're now under a minute to play in the first half, 38-26. Here's Terrell Hood. Prado faked the give, goes up with it. Justin Prado, that's a nice shot, just can't finish. Barnett, 30 seconds. Lost it into the hands of Hood. Very fast pace now. Hood goes up, and they're going to call the travel on Terrell Hood.
And that last possession for Campus Magnet, you get this. You gotta slow it down. Take a possession. It's all right.
23.8 seconds.
You don't always have to be in a rush.
Barnett. Blocked away. Foul.
Just always in a rush. Take time to try to set something up.
So Eric Barnett will head to the free throw line for a couple free throws. Good on the first. Tristan Wynn, it looks like. No, it won't be Tristan Wynn. It'll be Justin Prado coming out. Blake Underwood will take over for Thurgood Marshall. Barnett. Here we go. Got it. 10-point game, 38-28. Final seconds, 15 seconds here in the first half. It's Hood, 10 seconds. Win, 7. Win, floater, it is money for him. And that's going to end the half. 40-28 on a sweet Tristan Wynn floater. Once again, it is 40-28, a 12-point lead for Thurgood Marshall over Campus Magnet. He might need the clock.
Might need the clock.
Oh, Bryce Williams got ahead of them.
Nice play.
And draws the foul.
Nice play.
Bryce Williams, let me tell you something.
He's tough,
Bryce
man.
Williams has been taking a beating this game, man. Holy moly. Wow.
He's been on the floor.
Yeah, we just made Terrell Hood laugh. He's standing right next to us. You're playing a great game, Terrell.
Taking a beating, man. But, hey, listen, this is the game, man. It's a physical game.
So Bryce Williams will head to the line for a pair. And Campus Magnet will touch the scoreboard first.
Gets the roll.
Zaire Butch checks out. Terrell Hood back in.
Have to make their layups. If they make their layups and their free throws, they can keep this game close, Mike. Good
Knocks
shot.
it down. Bryce Williams, he's had a very solid game today.
Yeah,
If the shots start falling for him, it's going to be trouble for Thurgood Marshall.
absolutely.
Hood pushing. Grace Joy. Prado. Hood, he's got room for 3. No good. Barnett. Williams. Slows it down.
Good reset. Good reset. Sometimes when it's not there, don't try to force it too much. Good pass. Good cleanup.
James Wenzel getting in there and finishing that bucket. Off the miss from Armstrong, it's Wenzel finishing the play.
Making the layups, Mike. Making the layups.
Win. Grace Joy from way downtown misses. Diaby with the follow-up.
That's almost automatic when he gets it down there, Mike.
That's the thing is you can almost he's almost as reliable as anybody gets down there.
Yeah.
Williams working on Prado, and it looks like Prado got a little handsy.
A little aggressive.
I will give Justin Prado this, though. He's a very physical defender, both on the perimeter and on the inside.
Absolutely. That's his style. That's his game. That's his type of play. So, you got to stick to it. But sometimes the refs don't reward you for your physicality.
Black. Nice little floater right there from Khalil Black.
They have come out in the second half, Mike. They have made their shots. They're making their shots.
They've cut the lead down to 8. It's 42-34. Diaby. Grace Joy uses the screen. Caught in the trap. Underneath it's Wynn. And he gets fouled underneath the basket. And they're going to call it on Khalil Black as Tristan Wynn absorbed the hit. He took a fall, limping a little bit. Tristan Wynn has had a nice game offensively this game.
Yes,
that little
nice
floater, smooth as butter.
Yeah, definitely.
So here's Wynn at the free throw line. Tristan Wynn, the senior guard. We'll see Wynn off the miss. And misses both. Barnett. Little floater, no good. Little strong on that one. Here comes Wynn pushing it back. Grace Joy with a look. Off the front iron.
He's getting some clean looks, Mike. Just not, knocking him down right now, but he's getting some good looks.
He had a bunch in the first half,
yeah.
So we'll see if he can continue it going forward in the second. Campus Magnet will take control here. Khalil Black taking it out. Here's Barnett. Black. Armstrong. And a nice little runner right there by Khalil Black. 42-36. It is a 6-point game. Hood. Diaby attacking.
Good defense.
And a jump ball. Beautiful defense by Wenzel.
Great defense.
Yo, 25.
Win the inbound for Thurgood Marshall. Jackson. Hood. Hood going up, no good. Rebounding is Armstrong. Pushing is Black. Kicks out. Bryce Williams for 3. Off the mark. Rebound. Ball on the ground. Grace Joy fighting for it with Barnett. And it's a jump ball. It will stay with Campus Magnet.
Great hustle by the kids out there. Getting on the floor. Scrappy.
High energy throughout the entire tournament.
Absolutely.
Barry Grant Jr.
They're all well coached.
Listen, that's why they're prep school coaches.
Absolutely.
That's what they're there for. Wenzel, nice dump. Armstrong, up and foul.
Campus Magnet has come out with some fire in this third quarter. Absolute fire in this third quarter.
So Daniel Armstrong will head to the free throw line with an opportunity to make this a 4-point game.
I think Thurgood, they're getting good shots on their end, Mike, but I would love to see them try to get some stuff to the basket. Stop worrying about the long shots, but they just gotta. If they're there, if they're good shots, you gotta take them. You have to take them.
Cash on the first. Zaire Butts checks in. Terrell Hood will take a seat. And a timeout is called. Thurgood Marshall. takes a full timeout. Armstrong getting set for free throw number 2.
I would like to see Thurgood take some intermediate shots, just like how Tristan Wynn is doing. A lot of floaters. You know, they can start to implement those type of shots into their game as well.
Good on the second. 42-38. It's a 4-point game. Butts. Wynn finds Grace Joy. Thought about it. They closed on him quick. Down to Diaby. Right hand, good. Mo Diaby. Strong finish. Wenzel from the elbow. Williams. Looked like a forced shot. Rips it away. Dumps it in. Wenzel. Ball on the floor. Recovered by Thurgood.
Have numbers.
Jackson. Nice spin move. Travel. Called on Tyler Jackson. Jackson will check out. Justin Prado back in. I mean, it's a very interesting lineup that Thurgood Marshall plays because it doesn't look like they play Diaby as a traditional 5. It's almost like it's a hybrid 4-5 between Diaby and Justin Prado.
Right. Well, I think they could be able to use him as a rover, Mike, because he's so athletic. That he has the ability to be able to close the gap and really make plays.
Nice finish by Armstrong right there.
They're making their layups, man.
44-40. 3:25 remaining in the third. Prado can't finish. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Thurgood Marshall. Zaire Butts. Diaby. Grace Joy. Back to Butts, top of the key. Trying to figure something out. Here's Grace Joy. Diaby. Grace Joy, pump fake. Back to Diaby. Prado. Ten to shoot. Diaby puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Wenzel. Campus Magnet pushing. It's Barnett for 3. Bang! Eric Barnett makes it a 1-point game.
What a turn of events that we have here, Mike. But that's basketball. It's a game of runs. How is Thurgood going to answer?
Oh, here we go. Hold on. We might have a little something here. So I think there was a foul on Bryce Williams on that play. So Thurgood's going to take it out. Zaire Butts took a shot. So here's Carrie Grace Joy. And Campus Magnet, before anything happens, Campus Magnet takes a timeout. But listen, we're 2.5 minutes away from the fourth quarter, and we have a 1-point game. Thurgood Marshall still has the lead, but Campus Magnet progressively cutting into it. Grace Joy out of the timeout. That's going to be off the foot. Eric Barnett saying that ball hit his hand. So it'll stay here with Thurgood. Diaby, Grace Joy. They are swarming him. Win. Butts. Almost lost the ball. Diaby. That's going to turn into a Thurgood Marshall possession. Almost turned into a turnover.
They're playing hounding defense right now.
And here we go. We're ready. Grace Joy inbounding for Thurgood Marshall. Gets it to Tristan Wynn. Finds Butts. Diaby, Grace Joy. That's good defense by Ladico. I think Grace Joy was looking for a shot right there.
Tough entry pass there. Tough entry pass there by Wynn. That's a hard angle. You want to make that a little easier on Diaby. You want to get that to the corner. And you want to have that entry pass there. Making a skip pass to the middle of the court. That's tough.
Change being made for Campus Magnet as Christian Bakersville is checked in for Khalil Black. Diaby, right hand, no good. And Campus Magnet here with an opportunity. Barnett. Ladico, 3, no good. Rebound, Diaby. Grace Joy loses the ball. It's Butts, recovered. Goes up with the left hand and can't finish. Here we go. Wenzel drives left. Goes one-on-one with Diaby, and Diaby snatches it away.
What a block that was. That was impressive.
That was one of those catch blocks.
Yeah.
In the paint for Wynn. Blocked, and Wynn took a shot. Wynn took a hard fall. They're going to call the foul here on Daniel Armstrong. Wynn is going to shoot free throws. He took a hard fall to the floor. He's holding his elbow. He's got to shoot free throws here. That's a tough fall.
Definitely a bad elbow sling, and those don't feel good, Mike, at all.
They do not. He's just trying to shake it loose right now. I'm sure you've taken plenty of falls like that.
I can't count, honestly. I played a game one time with 2 separated shoulders.
See, that's beyond. Are you nuts?
Yeah. Sometimes you have to protect players from themselves, because they'll always tell you that they're fine.
Yeah.
So, that's a fine line with a coach. You got to be able to trust them, but you also got to take care of them. And, looks like Tristan Wynn is okay. Coming out of the game right now, just to kind of take a breather. And
Coach dapped him up for the effort.
And that's how you do it. You know what I mean? Give him a breather. Hopefully he's all right so he can come back in the game.
Yeah, Tristan Wynn just slammed the bench. He's hurt. Wenzel. Bakersville. Up and off the glass, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds and go with Thurgood Marshall. A 45-43 game here. Grace Joy crosses left, loses the ball. Wenzel, here comes Grace Joy, and he can't get there. Wenzel with the finish, and we're tied at 45. Clock is ticking down. 15 seconds left in the third. 10 seconds. Grace Joy, top of the key. Goes to Butts. Loses the ball, but there's a foul.
What an entertaining game this has been, Mike.
It has been. Eric Barnett gets called for the foul on Campus Magnet. And there's a full timeout for Thurgood Marshall with 5.3 left on the clock in the third quarter. Grace Joy, inbound, Diaby hoists it up, no good, rebound, and cannot get the shot off, but what a quarter by Campus Magnet, and don't you love it when it happens? I love it when we enter the fourth quarter tied. Wenzel. Underneath. Wenzel with a follow. Blocked. Ladico out to the corner. Bakersville.
He definitely blocked that. I think Diaby got a piece of that.
Blake Underwood checks out for Thurgood Marshall. It's Tristan Wynn coming back into the game.
That definitely looked like Diaby got a piece of that ball.
It looks like they're adjusting it. It looks like it's going to stay here with Campus Magnet. Ladico, look at this look. Bang! Ladico, what a set! Eric Barnett threw that up like a quarterback and found his receiver.
Money.
And now Campus Magnet has a 3-point lead. Butts looking. Travel on Zaire Butts. Campus Magnet calls a 30-second timeout. Out. Barnett. Ladico. Underneath.
Good
what a follow-up by Armstrong. It's a 5-point game in favor of Campus Magnet. Carey. 3. Good. Carey Grace Joy.
Big shot.
Win. Butts.
Front him, James. 25. 25.
Grace Joy poked away. Here we go. And they're going to call a double dribble. That's an easy one on Daniel Armstrong.
It's a tough break for Campus Magnet. They had a fast break opportunity there.
25.
Butts. Prado to win. Grace Joy hoists it up. No good. Prado with the save into the hands of Armstrong. They're trapping him. He gets it away to Wenzel. Barnett. Ladico kicks out. Bakersville. Armstrong, good. Daniel Armstrong has been competing down low all day.
Absolutely.
Butts. Grace Joy, he wants the shot. Bad pass by Grace Joy. Bakersville. Ladico finishing with the left hand. It's a 6-point game. A bad pass by Grace Joy and an attempt at a recovery by Wynn turns into a Campus Magnet bucket. Can't finish the give and go.
And one. Oh.
Can't finish through the contact with Wenzel. The foul is going to be on Carey Grace Joy, and James Wenzel is going to go to the line for 2 as Campus Magnet continues to build upon the momentum.
Hats off to the kids, man. They've been doing a great job. Bryce Williams is on the bench, and they've been phenomenal, extending the lead.
Off the mark, Terrell Hood entering the game for Thurgood Marshall. Carey Grace Joy will check out. Misses both, but stolen away from Diaby. It's going to stay here with Campus Magnet.
Tough break for Thurgood right there. Get the rebound and then get a turnover.
Diaby with a block. The follow-up. Ball still in the air. Campus Magnet comes away. Ladico back to Barnett. Underneath, Armstrong. Ladico floats it up and over the basket. No good with a foul. So this is going to be Christian Bakersville at the free throw line, with again another opportunity to extend the lead. Doesn't get the roll. Carrie Grace Joy checking in for Justin Prado. Off the mark on the second. And another turnover by Thurgood Marshall.
That's a poor decision with the basketball, Mike.
They get a break. Carrie Grace Joy, Hood, and another turnover by Thurgood Marshall.
It's careless passes.
They need to slow down.
Yes. There's no reason to rush that way. You have a lot of time left. You get a turnover, slow it down. Get into your offense. Good
Poked
defense.
away. Diaby with a nice play. Loses the ball again. Barnett, open three. Bang! Ladico with a three.
He's going to take one? No.
It is a 9-point game.
He's going to let him play through.
They're going to call a block here on James Wenzel.
Yeah, I have no idea what they were doing, Mike, in regards to technical foul on the bench.
So I think the head coach of Campus Magnet, who has been yelling at the ref all game, was in the bathroom, and then another coach from their bench got a technical. I think.
They're very fiery on that
Basketball is a wonderful sport. So Carrie Grace Joy misses the first. That is really something, huh?
Yo, they turn up over there, man. They turn up over there.
There's a lot of noise happening in the right ear.
Yeah.
And he misses both. Carrie Grace Joy. I think in total, that's, for both teams, that's 6 straight missed free throws.
Yeah. It's a lot. I think for Thurgood, they have to slow down, Mike. They have to. They've gotten turnovers, and they can be able to get some good quality shots, and then they just go ahead and just rush and turn
and give the ball away.
Yeah.
Win. Diaby. Hood. Top of the key. Guarded by Bryce Williams. Butts. Stolen by Ladico. That kid Ladico's got
Solid.
great hands.
Solid. Great anticipation.
Looking
cut.
underneath.
Great pass.
Ladico. Floater. Over Diaby. This is an 11-point game. Win. 3. No good. Diaby early on the jump. and it's going the other way. Magnet, Williams, finish. Campus Magnet. This has been all Campus Magnet in the fourth.
They are rolling. What defense?
Wow.
Good save.
Look at this. Ladico right into the body of Diaby and forces the foul. And Will Ladico, who has been active on both sides, hitting big shots, big steals. He's had a heck of a quarter.
Absolutely. This has been all Campus Magnet in the second half of this game.
Misses the free throw.
Just timely steals, timely baskets, making their easy layups, getting into their sets.
Tristan Wynn is checked out, and Tyler Jackson, who has a handful of threes in this game, checks back into the game. So now if you're Thurgood Marshall, now you kind of need to hurry up.
Yeah.
So here's Hood. Grace Joy. They got to get a shot off. Here's Butts. Working. Jackson. Grace Joy. Looking for something. Dumps it off. Jackson puts it up. Off the mark. Grace Joy, offensive board, and put it back.
Good hustle.
Go. And the timeout is called. It is 62-50, a 12-point lead for Campus Magnet.
A lot of fast break opportunities for Campus Magnet.
Over the top. What a pass. Looked like Peyton Manning on that inbound. And the foul is called here on Mo Diaby.
Got a one-on-one.
So a 1-and-1 opportunity for Khalil Black. And Khalil Black's had a nice game for Campus Magnet. He's done a little bit of everything today.
Solid contributor for Campus Magnet today. I think everybody has been. Everybody has done their job for Campus Magnet today, honestly. All the players have had their hands in this game.
Going to call a violation here. They're waving off the shot. Armstrong comes in for Black. 13-point game, 13-50. Hood. Diaby. Grace Joy has a look. Off the mark. Jump ball. It'll stay with Thurgood Marshall. A nice fight there by Zaire Butts under the basket. Diaby, good, and the foul. Armstrong checks out. Black is back in. Armstrong was the one who committed the foul, and Diaby is going to go to the line for one more, try to narrow this lead down to 10. I mean, what a swing. It feels like it changed like that.
And it's all about defense. It happened on the defensive end of the floor, Mike.
Barnett pushing. Williams. And Wenzel gets fouled by Grace Joy. More subs for Campus Magnet. Here we go. They need quick buckets here. Tipped.
Good defense. Great defense.
Grace Joy couldn't get the bucket. Armstrong with the finish, and I think that just about does it.
Yeah, that's it.
Hood, screen, foul. They're going to call a block here. They're going to call a foul on Campus Magnet, so Terrell Hood is going to go to the line. 30 seconds left. It's a 65-53 game, and I am blown away by the turn of events that we saw.
Starts on the defensive end, Mike. Starts on the defensive end, and they did that. They made their layups. They got turnovers. They got out in fast break. They made those shots, and they turned this game on its head. They really did.
Hood makes the first. Thurgood Marshall made a change as we saw what looks to be Tyler Jackson taken out of the game, and Qasim Noble is checked in. They're going to call a push here on Kerry Grace Joy. He doesn't like it. What do you think? Fighting for the rebound.
Fighting for the rebound. I mean, it can go either way, honestly. Might have been a little overzealous.
Hit the hole. Let's go, Sal. Let's go, Sal.
So 2 shots coming up here for Khalil Black.
And you got to give Campus Magnet a ton of credit for neutralizing Mo Diaby in the second half.
Yeah, Diaby really has not. I mean, he's had his moments, but, I mean, yesterday we saw pure domination from him, especially in the second half. And this game, he has been much, much quieter.
They definitely neutralized him in the second half. We've seen back-to-back great defensive performances. Great block.
And a foul.
That's it for Bryce.
Yeah, they're going to call Bryce Williams, and that's going to be it for him. He fouls out. But a really good game for Bryce Williams. I mean, the foul trouble ended it a little early for him, but overall a really nice day, especially after he got shook up a little bit. A nice game for Bryce Williams.
Absolutely, man. He did his job. He did what he had to do. He kept his team in it, kept them close. And then the defense, their smart play, their change of strategy defensively in the second half really, turned the game around and led them to this victory.
So this game is almost a mirror image of what we saw with Rock Top and OSL, when it was close pretty much throughout the entire game, and then fourth quarter came around and OSL catapulted and then ended up with a score that didn't reflect how close the game actually was. This one feels a lot like that, where it almost felt like Thurgood Marshall had control for the overwhelming majority of the game, and then Campus Magnet exploded in the second half, and that was just it.
Right, and it's very rare that a team can be able to battle back into the game and then further extend their own lead and maintain it. So they did a great job with flipping the game.
So final 11 seconds. It is 67-55 in favor of Campus Magnet. Five seconds. And Campus Magnet will dribble it out. And that'll do it. 67-55. Campus Magnet takes the win over Thurgood Marshall. Thurgood Marshall finishes 1-1. They win one, they lose one in the Gotham Hoops Classic. And Campus Magnet walks out of here. They have one game and they have one win.